All right, here's the open. Got the divergence indicators working here today. Should be a nice little drill session. I'm going to be trading one lot mini for the big moves and scalping 2-lot micro, the lower scalp moves. Bit of a buy side divergence here. Try the stop limit long at 92, but it looks like it's failing. It's a good thing I didn't get filled on it. We are opening below 6,500 for the first time in many months. Bit of buy side divergence here. Try the 87 long scalp. Didn't work. That's all right. That's why it was a scalp. For moves like that, I would like to have a deeper divergence, deeper ATR candle. Oh. Nice big volume candle here. 2,000 lot contract came out there. Usually there is a reversal with big orders like that. We are sell side diverging though. Let's wait for a right side of the V move to trade into. Very capitulatory. Bit of a buy side here. I'm going to try the 77.25 long. 77.50 fill. Risk lows. Nice little move up. And let's see if we can recover the midpoint of this range, 86s roughly. Bit of a sell side divergence here. Not too worried about it though, because the more sellers that try to chase down here, the greater likelihood of a squeeze up. Still doing a very nice job of holding up here. We are compressing to the downside, which could be a sign of continuation long. The only way I'll really know is when we defend, or if we defend the lows here, which it looks like we're going to put in a test. There's the test and breach low. I took a loss on that one, but that's okay because in my opinion that was about an A setup. Really does not get much better than that. Another move down into the lows. Does look pretty sustained at this point. Draw my volume profile out here so we can get a better idea of where we're at volume-wise. They are setting up a bit of a divergence down here. There was a 1,000 lot that came out down here. Could be a try two for the long. I'll call that a pretty good divergence. I'll try the 70.5 long, risk 68. Take another loss on that. It's all right, just probing here at the potential capitulation long. Bit of buying coming in here. Whether or not these buyers get squeezed low kind of remains to be seen. Sell side divergence here. ATR up. They're defending it. Could have been long right there around the 68 level. More buying up through that support resistance area there. Sell side divergence could be moved down. Try the short at 70. Or the scalp on micros. It looks like I'm trapped in that. That's fine. Taking these little tiny trades on the micros. Odd orders coming in here as we trade back up into the range highs. Bit of a prior value area setting up. I'm going to bid to 76.50. See if I can get a snap down for that fill. Pull that order. See us test the highs of the range here. Bit of a buy side divergence here. Higher value area tests. I'll try the 79.50 long with the scalp. Filled. Bit of a battle going on here as we retest the prior range. Let's see if it wants to continue. We have a buy side divergence here. But that looks like it's going to fail, unfortunately. I'll risk the bottom of the move it just put in, since that is technically the bottom of the prior value area. I think I should be bidding at least the midpoint of these prior value areas to mitigate my risk a little bit. Work the exit at 81 for a profit. We are heading into a low volume node. Bit of reclaim above us. Mark that out on the chart. Sometimes we do like to reject those prior value areas, or these low nodes, rather. We did come down and test the mid of the range just then. I also want to mark these levels out on the chart so that I can see them better. Down again into the prior value area, but this kind of looks more like capitulation to me. In fact, I might try the short scalp, 76. I'm struggling a little bit, but I do like to see the grind down here. I think that is a good sign. And I'm going to cut it there because it does look like we're accepting back into the reclaim. And it is getting very sell heavy down here. I think these sellers could get squeezed potentially. I'm going to flip and try the 76 long scalp. Very sell heavy down here. That doesn't mean these sellers can't win this auction, but I do suspect that given the uptrend we just put in, that these sellers might get absorbed. Let's see what happens. Nice little move up. I would like to see some big orders come in here to the buy side. Try to squeeze these sellers out. Cut the trade there. It does kind of look like the sellers are winning. Let's see if that was premature or not. We may be in like a fake out type of territory. And it does look like that's what happened. So moving forward, just got to account for those little V flushes that are happening, especially in a very rangy market like this. They do like to flush liquidity, lows and highs. Canada's good read though. Nice move up. Validate the reclaim. A lot of sellers here that could potentially get squeezed. We are retesting the high. And it is struggling to move up a little bit here. I'm going to try the 80.25 short to see if this rejects off of the value area high. I'll risk the value area, the local high, 82.25. Took a stop there, but that was a pretty appropriate risk in my opinion. Get out of the trade before the potential breakout happens. But similar to my last trade, it looks like that was the liquidity grab before we head lower. At least for the scalp, that is. So I want to make sure I'm paying attention to these PVAs here. Move up into the reclaim. And not a whole lot of volume on this move, which tells me this could be sustained if buyers are just passively joining in here. Buyers are starting to get a little aggressive. They could fail this higher auction area up here. I would like to see more trapped buyers though. Here comes the test. More aggressive buying. I'm going to try the 89.50 short and risk the highs, 92.25. And see if we can trade back into the prior value area down at, extend this a little bit, down at 82. Looks like it still might be grinding up a little bit. I do like that there's aggressive buying up here. I want to see these aggressive buyers get squeezed to the downside. Nice little grindy move down. We're setting up a range here, and I want to see the bottom of this range get blown out. Doesn't look like that'll happen. Took a stop on that one. More aggressive buying. A lot of aggressive buying. I'm going to do a stop limit at 91.25 and see if we get filled on the breach. There's the fill. Going to risk the highs, 93.50. Nice acceptance into the reclaim below with a nice sell side divergence. We have a bit of a low node here going down into 82, so I think the 82 target will still remain. I may want to drag that stop down a few ticks. I'm going to keep trailing my stop a little bit here. And into the reclaim, work the exit at 83 for a nice little profit there. So pretty nice trade from 91.25 down to 83. That was definitely a good read. See if... Yeah, that basically fixes my mistakes from earlier as far as the bigger picture trades go. We are starting to put in a buy side divergence down here. And we are trading back into the prior range. Bit of a buy side divergence here. Might be worth the scalp long. Try 75. Take it off for a 4 or 5 tick loss. The reason that was a scalp long is because we don't have the volume or the structure of a nice capitulation. I do have a bit of microstructure here for a potential try two of that same scalp. I'm going to bid 7450, which is the mid of that structure. Cut it there for a loss. We are now trading back down into the low of day. Bit of a buy side divergence. Try the scalp long, 70.25. See if we can trade back up into the prior range at 72. But that does not appear to be the case. Nice capitulatory move there on high volume. Looks like we're sustaining a bit. See if we can put in a divergence. I might do a stop limit at 65.75 to see if we can accept back up into that area. Risk the lows. And I'm not looking for much out of this. Would just like to see if we can get a change in character and trade into the prior value. Up there at 68s. And take the stop there at 63.75. We are in a more or less price exploration mode. volume is pretty average on this move, so I do think we could have a sustained downtrend here. Try the short scalp, 59.50. Bit of drawdown on it. I'll risk those local highs and just see if we can get acceptance back down into fresh lows. I'll work the exit there, 57.50 for a nice win. Bit of a change in character here in the fact that we just reclaimed that move we put in. But I don't want to read into that too much. Bit of an ATR candle up. Still a very sustained move. I might offer 57 for a short and see if we can reject the prior value area and accept lower. I'll risk the midpoint of the prior value. And it looks like acceptance, so I'll cut that for a loss. Buy side divergence as we trade up into the high. $10 news. We have a bit of a sell side divergence on ES. I'll try the 57.25 short for the scalp and work the exit at 55.50. But that looks like it's failing, so I'll take it for a loss. Back to range highs. And it looks like acceptance above. Although we do have a pretty clean reject developing. But I am wrong about that idea. We are testing the prior value area low at 67 on a pretty aggressive auction. I'm going to try offering 64 for the short, risk the high at 66, and see if we can accept low into the midpoint of the prior range near 60. 61.25, I'll take it. A little short of my target, but with how whippy we are, I just wanted to take that trade off for a profit. Definitely good read on that. Testing the lows on a buy side divergence. I'm going to try the scalp, 57.75 to the long side. Risk lows. I do have to extend my stops a little bit while we're down here because we are chopping pretty aggressively. Some pretty aggressive buying down here, which I like. I just don't want to see these buyers get squeezed. Nice little move up. Would like to see 60s out of this. I'll work the exit at 60 even. Got it for a nice little scalp. Pretty nice range developing down here. We do have a low volume node around that 67 level. If we get acceptance into it, there could be a breakout for a couple points. Nothing major. I do like this auction that's going on. I'm going to bid 63.25. See if I can get wicked into it. And I'll risk the reclaim down at 61.50. There's the fill, 63.25. Take the stop at 61. Looks like we are rejecting. I think my signal should have been that aggressive buy that came in, and that looked like liquidation. And then a bit of a buy side divergence at the range mid. I'm going to try the scalp at 61.75 long and just see if this is a midpoint retest before moving higher. I'm going to risk those local lows there at 59.50. Just see if we can get a quick move up into that prior auction at 65. It is looking good so far. It's a bit of a move up. Pick the exit at 64.50 potentially. Try the exit at 64. I'm going to move my stop up just because the structure of the trade has changed a bit here. And I'll take that stop for 4 ticks. In hindsight, the idea could have worked. I just got flushed down on that little retest there. So I will count that as good read. And then move down into range lows. I'm going to try the long just for the sake of the range. Risk range lows. And the scalp idea worked, but it looks like range mid would have had to have been the target there. Buy side divergence with the V flush of the range lows. I'm going to try bidding 60.50 for the long. And let's see if I get wicked into the trade or not. Chased by a couple ticks, 61 long. And just barely, 61.25, but I didn't get filled, so I'm going to pull that order. Count that as good read, though. That was a good little setup. Pretty big buy-side divergence here. I'm going to try the 61.75 long. And I'll risk kind of the overall value area low at 59. And it looks like I'm going to take a stop on that. Bit of a sell side divergence here. A lot of aggressive selling as we retest these lows. Try the scalp long, 57.75, just to see whether these sellers get squeezed at the range lows, or if we're heading into breakout territory. Nice little move higher. See if we can accept into the prior range at 60s. Sell side divergence with acceptance. I flat keyed that before it hit my stop there. There's the move I was looking for, back up into the range. Sell side divergence, reject mid of the range, try the short at 60.75, but it looks like I will miss it. Let's see if I can get wicked back into it. Short at 60. Take the stop. We are testing the prior range. I'm going to try a 66.25 short just to see if we get the reject off that prior range. Give this one a bit of a loose leash. I just don't want to see it break out here. I'll risk that high, 68.50. So we'll move down, and I'm going to see if I can get the range mid around 62.50. There's the 62.50 test. Take it off there for a nice little win. That puts me positive on minis, but still negative on micros by quite a lot. Like we're testing this high again. I'm going to try the scalp short, 65.75. Risk highs. And again, just kind of target that 62 area, midpoint of the range. Take a stop on that one. It is kind of giving acceptance into the prior range. Could be breakout territory. A bit of a sell side divergence here on stocks and on ES. I'll try the short 68.50. But it looks like the wrong side of a breakout. Take the loss there. I'm gonna bid 72.75 for the slip favor continuation. I'll chase it by a couple ticks, 73.25. And I don't really want it to see it go much lower than this, the 71.50 area. Flat key it there.